Lena adjusted her name badge and clocked into her usual night shift at the 24-hour supermarket. The aisles stood silent and sterile under humming fluorescent lights. It was always the same: stock shelves, sweep floors, scan the occasional drunk snacks. She sighed, pulled her hoodie tighter, and headed toward the frozen section to check inventory. While noting freezer temps, Lena paused. One door had thick condensation smeared across the glass, far more than the others. That was strange. The seal must be broken, she thought. But as she wiped it, she noticed something weirder: faint finger streaks on the inside, like someone had touched it recently. A chill crept up her spine. But before we continue, smash the like button, subscribe, and ring the notifications bell so you never miss our upcoming stories. On the freshly mopped tiles, Lena spotted damp footprints, bare, human, and heading away from the freezer. She followed them around the corner, heart thumping, but they stopped abruptly in front of the cereal shelf. No one in sight, no hiding places nearby. It was like the person had vanished into thin air. Worried someone was messing around, Lena opened each freezer door along the aisle. Frozen pizzas, ice cream, vegetables. Then she gasped. Behind the glass of the final unit was a man in blue gym shorts and a t-shirt wedged upright between frozen turkeys. His eyes were wide and scared. "Please," he whispered, lips trembling. "Don't tell them." Lena staggered back, heart pounding. The man didn't try to get out. He just stood there shivering, eyes locked on hers with pure panic. "Who are you?" she demanded. "Why are you hiding?" But he only shook his head. "They're here," he whispered. "They're close." Lena felt a jolt of fear, but she didn't know who they were. Lena offered him her sweater, trying to stay calm. "You need help," she said. He took it, but kept glancing over his shoulder. "You don't understand," he murmured. "If they find me, it's over." Lena hesitated. Was he on drugs? Mentally unstable? Or was he genuinely terrified of something no one else could see? She headed to the security room to rewind the tape. Curiosity mixed with dread. She scanned footage from the last 2 hours. Nothing. Then a 5-minute window showed static, as if the feed had glitched, just dead air. The time matched exactly when she must have found the man. "How did he even get in?" she muttered. Suddenly, a metallic bang echoed from the back entrance. Lena jumped, heart racing. She checked the loading dock, nothing visible, but the delivery door's locking bolt had been snapped clean off. Someone had tried to force their way in. She returned to the freezer aisle quickly. The man was still there, now visibly shaking, clutching her sweater. Panicked, the man bolted from the freezer. He slipped, hit a shelf, and crashed to the floor in a heap of canned beans. "They found me," he gasped. Lena helped him up. He looked like he hadn't eaten in days. "Please," he said. "Don't let them take me back." I escaped. As she steadied him, she saw it. A faded, circular tattoo behind his ear. It was strange and ritualistic, something she'd seen years ago in a documentary about fringe cults. Her stomach sank. Was this man part of one? Or worse, running from one? "What is this?" she asked. He froze, touching the back of his neck. "My name is Jason," he said. Lena's heart skipped. That name tugged at a memory. High school, sophomore year. A quiet boy who vanished without explanation. Jason Barnes. The kid who always drew in his sketchbook, who stopped coming to class one day. "No way," she whispered. But the resemblance, it was him. Older, changed, but him. Lena remembered the posters around school, the candlelight vigil, the rumors. Some said Jason had run away. Others claimed his parents were involved. Lena had cried when they found his sketchbook in the woods. Now here he was, shivering in a grocery store. "I was taken," he said quietly. "Raised in a place you can't imagine." Jason explained the cult called themselves the Pure Path. They kidnapped kids, raised them in isolation, forced obedience. "I ran the first chance I got," he said. "But they have people everywhere. I didn't know where else to go. I just wanted cold, noise, cameras somewhere they couldn't follow." But clearly, they had followed. The store's security monitor flickered. A black van rolled into the Loted's windows tinted, headlights off. A tall, expressionless man stepped out and scanned the storefront. Jason tensed. "That's one of them," he whispered. "He brings people back." Lena's pulse surged. She felt trapped between a nightmare and a choice she hadn't yet made. The lights went out. All of them. Freezers groaned to silence. Emergency red lights cast the store in eerie shadows. Jason grabbed her hand. "They'll move fast. You have to hide me." Lena pulled him behind the cereal display. Footsteps echoed somewhere in the aisles. "They never come alone," he added. "There's more." Clutching her phone in the dark, Lena called Jamie, a high school friend turned investigative journalist. "You remember Jason Barnes?" she whispered. "He's alive. He's here. But someone's hunting him." Jamie didn't ask questions. "Keep him safe. I'm coming now." Lena hung up and steadied her breath. In the dark, Jason wept. "You don't understand," he whispered. "I haven't touched a phone in 15 years. I forgot what movies sound like. I thought kindness was a lie they used to trap us." Lena watched him crumble, no longer just a fugitive, but a man shattered by silence, by isolation. She squeezed his hand. The cultist crept closer. Lena grabbed a broom. Jason grabbed a frozen turkey. When the figure lunged around the shelf, Jason struck first, knocking him out cold. Sirens echoed outside. Jason collapsed in relief. "They'll come again," he said. "There's always more." Lena looked toward the door, ready for whoever came next. Police and Jamie arrived minutes later. Jason was rushed into protection. The cultist in the aisle was arrested. Inside the van, files, photos, maps, evidence of dozens of other missing children. Lena gave a statement, hands shaking. "He didn't need saving," she told the officers. "He just needed someone to listen." A week later, Lena watched the news. Jason's face, blurred for protection, flickered on screen. "I owe her my life," he said. "She opened a freezer and freed me." Tears filled her eyes. She had gone to work that night expecting nothing, but now, because of her, everything was different, and someone had a second chance. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and ring the notifications bell so you never miss amazing tales like this one.